Okay, and welcome back to the channel. As you can tell by the title, today we have turned one slab into every single one of these cards pretty much. Bar a few, it was pretty close. To be honest with you, no, one slab did turn it into all these cards plus a little bit of extra cash. So really excited to run through all these new cards that we are adding to the PC, the Pokédex binder, everything. And there's some cards in there that I've been a little bit more sought after for a while as well. So let's jump straight into it. We'll jump into the hand cam. It is a little bit different looking today. I've changed up the camera setup. So the little camera on the gimbal, the little DJI one, I'm using as the face cam, and I'm using the normal camera as the straight down cam. I just find that I can sort of line it up a little bit better. I can also see the screen and see what I'm recording as we speak. I can play around with my hands and you can see my hands, and it'll be pretty cool. So we're gonna grab a stack here. We're gonna start from the top. I think we'll put that one probably last. All right, so I've got some in top loaders for some reason, and then I've got some that are just in sleeves. So we'll go through just the sleeved ones first, and then we'll go from there. So starting off with the Black Bolt White Flare situation. So we're still trying to fill out that binder. We're pretty close, we're doing really well. I was actually sleeving, put all the cards in the binder the other day, and I was like, geez, I've got a lot here. So we got the Cling Clang that we accidentally didn't pick up last time when we had a bit of a double up there. So we got the Cling Clang. The prices on here, some of them I did pay for, some of them I didn't pay the same amount. So a little bit of a change up. We got the Scolipede there. We got the Whirlipede. We got a Litwick. I love this Litwick art. It's so cool. Let's see if we can get a little bit closer without glare. Like, that is an awesome little Litwick card. We got Durant. So this one was pretty cheap, $5, absolute bargain. These cards in Japanese, like if you do want to complete the IRs and you do want to make your master set binder, your Pokédex binder really, really cool, highly, highly recommend. I'm just going to adjust this camera a little bit because I find that I can bring it across so I'm a little bit more centered. Awesome. Bisharp. So I've actually got a Bisharp in there. I've got some random one that's in there. Maybe I'll pop it up on the screen or something. Well, that's the face cam. I'll pop it up somewhere here. That I actually like. It's a cheaper card. It's an old card. But this one's also still pretty cool. Like the Bisharp versus Bisharp. Virizion, which is also a really nice card. Like, it's quite clean. Just a nice pretty one, right? Darmanitan, which is another cool one. And then we got Timber. It's Gerda. But this is also a really nice card. I really like the colors on it. It's quite pretty. So there are a few cards that we got to go in. So we'll move those ones over. And now we go into the ones that are in top loaders. So this first one here actually isn't Black Bolt White Flare, which I'm a little bit spewy about. I didn't realize until after I purchased it. It is what it is. Can't do much about it. Happy to do a giveaway for this one here alongside the Clink from the last video. So no one claimed the Clink in the last video. If you want, you can claim both, and I'm happy to send that out to you free of charge. We got a Woobat. We got a Lilpup. This is the best card of all time. Like the Lilpup with holding the little hat. Absolutely love this thing. Then we got Palpitoad. We got a Swanna, which $12 I thought was a bit steep, but I didn't question it. I just got it. Oh, well, there you go. That gives away the next one. We got the, I always get this wrong, Mandibuzz. I think it's Mandibuzz. And then obviously you just saw, we got the beautiful, check the cameras, move everything around. Beautiful, beautiful Seismitoad, right? This one was very sought after. I paid $110 for it. It's actually pretty clean. I did consider, when I picked it up, I was like, oh, is this gradable? Which I do, now that I'm looking at it in the light, it's actually very, very clean. I do think it probably would get a 10. No dinks. Like, the border probably is a little bit off center, a little bit more thicker on this side opposed to this side. It might get a 9. Where's the famous 666? It's hidden in amongst it. You can't really see it. Like, it's not there to the, there it is, up there in that top corner. I don't know if we're gonna be able to see it. It's right there. There it is. But pick this up. That was an absolute beauty. Paid $110 for this card. but an absolute banger. Now we're getting into the heavier ones, the heavy hitters. So that fills out some of the Pokédex binder. Now we're moving into the bigger boys. I want to make sure that these are in a specific order. Yes, that's the order we're going to do them in. So we're going to start from the top. I'll just go one by one, grab them off the pile. So we've got this Sizzle. I do believe this is from Undaunted. I could be wrong. It's a holo rare. Like, look how cool that is. Is that not the coolest Sizzle card you've ever seen in your life? Everyone really likes the IR that came out in Temporal Forces, Paldea Evolved. One of those ones. But this is a wicked card, man. Like, look at that thing. Is that not the nicest card you've ever seen? Just running. We've got this cool Smeagol card, which I thought was a nice, cool little holo. Again, this is like Heart Gold, Soul Silver sort of era. Did pay $15 for that. For the Sizzle, I think I paid about $70 for it. It's really clean, like it's gradable, in my opinion. This is an Electabuzz from Unseen Forces. I also think this is gradable, which is really, really cool. It's a really nice Electabuzz card, like, and honestly, like, I couldn't really fault it. Like, there's nothing wrong with it. It's centered well. It's got no dinks, nothing like that. But like, is that not the best Electabuzz artwork you've ever seen in your life? I think I'm really bad with this camera right now. So apologies for anyone new around here. If you're seeing this content and you're like, this guy's an awful YouTuber. Yeah, I am. But gotta start somewhere, right? We got Porygon 2. This is also one that was really, really clean. And is this not the cutest artwork you've ever seen in your life? Some of these will go straight into the Pokédex binder. So I do know for a lot of people, like, I was like, oh, do I do IRs? And I just thought if I can get really clean, like, copies of things like this to go in there, like, I prefer this over some IRs. I actually don't even think Electabuzz has an IR, to be honest with you. This is probably one of my favorite pickups of the day. It's a Bagon Delta Species Reverse Holo from Dragon Frontiers. The colors on it are so cool, like the brown and the blue, and it's just, it's a pretty clean card as well. Like a little bit of whiting at the top there, like, but overall, like, really, really cool. Once the Chikorita Bayleaf Master set is over, might be a hint to what I will be collecting. Now, like I said, left you hanging for a little bit in this video. What graded card did I get rid of? I got rid of my PSA 10 Charizard VSTAR. So I had a Charizard VSTAR PSA 10, picked it up in 2024 for $250 Australian, which was an absolute bargain. And at the time I was like, oh my God, I can't believe I spent all this money on a card. I wish I picked up 100 of them, right? So I sold it for $2,200 in market value. And then obviously percentage wise and things like that. So a lot of the next lot of cards is what I picked up with that money, and then also got cash on top. But to start off with, we straight up just replaced it. So the whole purpose, oh, if I can get it to focus, that would be handy. Come on. Come on. Come on. See if I can get it there. There we go. So the whole purpose was for me to get rid of it. I was just like, I love this card. It's really cool. Do I care that it's graded though? Not really. I'm a singles collector. I don't really care for graded cards. If I was looking to make money, I'd care about grading cards, but I'm not. I'm not looking to make money right now in Pokemon. So right now I'm just picking what I like. And so I picked up this Charizard VSTAR, which is really nice. There was another copy of the Charizard VSTAR that he had. He had two to choose from, and one of them was so OC. So OC is off center. It was absolutely awful. Picked up Misty Psyduck. I love this card. This is going straight into the Pokédex binder. This one's also pretty clean. I do know this vendor that I bought this off. I think grades a lot of his cards, so I'm assuming a lot of these aren't gradable, but I could give him a shot if I really wanted to. Going into some old school stuff now. I think we'll go to the new school still. So we also picked up the Sleepy Zard, which is also a really cool one. Again, it's not focusing. There we go. Oh. Focusing on my hand, that's probably why. There you go. So the Sleepy Zard, which is an awesome card. I love this card as well. It's a really, really cool artwork. Venusaur in the back, which a lot of people miss, but that's a cool one. Now we're going into vintage. So we did pick up a card for the Prime card. So we picked up this T-Tar, which has a crease, but I can almost guarantee if I handed someone this card, they would not find the crease throughout the card. So it's $150 I paid, which is really cheap. The crease is literally somewhere along here. I can't even see it on the camera. Let's see if I can find it. It's literally right there. Hopefully you can focus. Come on, don't pick up me, pick up the card, pick up the card. don't know if you're gonna be able to see it. You can't even really see it, but pick that up, $150, absolute steal as well. This is a card that I really want to get all of the variations of. I also wanted to pick up a Gyarados, the red Gyarados that is in a similar style. I think it's from Breakpoint or Breakthrough. Can't remember exactly, but it was too scuffed up at the top, that one. So this one was really good. It's LP, a little bit of whiting on the back, as you probably expect from that XY era. I feel like XY era was that era where people sort of started getting back into Pokemon, but then they sort of came out of it, so they just didn't really care about their cards too much anymore. I feel like that typically happens when like Pokemon goes through peaks and troughs, and you know, I'm sure that'll happen with a lot of like the Mega / probably the next generation more. I think that's probably going to happen with. I want to talk about this card a little bit more. Next generation, the new generation, the Wind and Waves. I think it's going to be one of those ones where they're the cards that get collected and then they get dumped a lot because the Pokemon TCG sort of dies out a little bit, and then in 5-10 years time, everyone's going to have all these LP played cards, and it's just going to be a whole mess. But this one's really cool. It's got the Mewtwo, the Malohetta, the Zoroark, and the Haxorus. So it's cool artwork. It's got a lot of them in there. I was hoping he had the other Mewtwo variation of it, but he didn't. Now this one is a card that has eluded me for a long time, I feel like, and it was by about time that I did pull the trigger on getting one of these. There's also another a version of this, a Squirtle version of this, blowing up the bubblegum. I don't know if you've seen it, we'll pop it up on the screen, but we picked up the Larvitar. So this is a Japanese McDonald's promo. So absolutely banger of a card. Really, really nice. Like a little bit of whiting, like a little bit scuffed in the corner and things like that, but like I don't really care. It's for my PC, it's for me, it's not for anybody else. So I'm not overly concerned about it. I feel like when it comes to collecting raw cards, don't get too caught up in like the quality of the cards or what it's looking like, things like that. Like, look, if it's got a big crease down the middle of it, probably don't want it, right? If it's severely heavily played, like you don't want it. But for me personally, light played, moderate played, not too bad depending on the card. If you can get a moderately played card, the front's pretty clean, the back's like scuffed, like it doesn't really matter. You're looking at the front of the card and the binder, right? And this one, just in case, we've added another one to the Chikorita Meganium Bayleaf binder, and it is the Unseen Forces Reverse Holo Meganium. So we picked up one, we didn't miss, we picked it up. So really good little set of cards there, like, you know, really, really nice. Picked up a whole bunch of cards. Like I said, you know, one of the things is that I always recommend to a lot of people is investing in a good card if you want, or pick up a graded card or something you're going to invest in pretty well. So then you can sell off and you can pick up a whole bunch of stuff. If you have things in your collection that you don't enjoy, sell it. Sell it and get things that you do enjoy. I've got a whole bunch of cards in my trade binder that on the weekend, some people were opening up that binder and they're like, this is your trade binder? Like, this should be your PC binder, not your trade binder. Like, what are you talking about? I had like 3 Gardevoir EXs from like generations, just little things like that. And they're like, is this not your PC? I'm like, no, this is just my trade binder. Like, I'm trying to get rid of these cards. And like, why? I'm like, I don't enjoy them. Like, why keep them if I don't enjoy them, right? So highly recommend, if you have something you're not really enjoying, trade it. Trade it for something you will enjoy at the end of the day. But obviously picked up a whole bunch of stuff here, which is really exciting. You know, at the moment, I'm trying to get back into playing a little bit more, so hopefully there's some playing videos. But nonetheless, obviously, if you enjoyed the video, hit like, hit subscribe, give me a little bit of something, right? Shout out Cardcore again. There was a few guys that I traded with. I can't remember the guys that I traded the VSTAR with, but shout out Chomp and Trade. He's a smaller guy. There's a lot of vintage stuff. That's where I got a lot of those reverse holos and things like that from. But nonetheless, hope you enjoyed the video. All right, and we'll catch you on the next one. Peace.